then she stabs Jesus and runs away with Satan before spouting out slurs.
Slurs?
Yes, slurs.
Hi, I'm Gary. I'm in charge of the censorship department for BSU tonight.
Shut up! No one likes you!
So, Beth, the showrunner, she hired me to, take care of the offensive jokes. Now look, I don't think we can insinuate that President Barack Obama's a Nazi.
But that's the whole point!
Once Zach tried to kill Jesus live in studio, I decided this was maybe a job that required more time and commitment than I could provide. Gary's been doing really great. Zach really respects him and his decisions.
So what if instead of Nazis, they're pedophiles? Damn it, Gary!
Do I think Zach respects my work? Well, do I respect Kanye West as an artist, despite the fact he's a Nazi?
Hey, Gary, you're a piss baby.
No. No, I do not.
Am I concerned that rather than solve a problem, I've just reflected Zach's attentions onto someone else? Sure, but Gary's a tough guy. He can handle it.
See, I used to be an ROTC, but then I got kicked out because all my drill sergeants reminded me of Zach. I kept getting night terrors.
Gary, have you ever so hard you tore open a new asshole? Well, I have. And trust me, it hurts. A lot. And if you don't put this script in, I will show you that same pain. I think I'm perfectly reasonable to Gary. What the f*** you say, big boy? Come here. Hey, come here.
Oh my God! Here at BSU tonight, we're a team.
And a team always works together. Always.
Cut.
That's so hard.
The only person scarier than Zach is Beth.
Epic.
What a This is a great way to start our second half. Stop acting sick for attention, Zach.
Sorry. I was just thinking about that one time I sat on a banana. Booyah.
I hate you.
Monologue. I didn't. Is there one in here? Is there one in here? No.
Zach.
Oh, there's one right here. There's a monologue in here. Hold on. Queen Elizabeth II was a beloved cousin
Zach,
to her what?
You've already done this one.
No, I haven't.
You've already done this one.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I got it. Just make one up. Ha. A Florida priest claims to have seen hell after he died and came back to life. Upon returning to our world and realizing he was still in Florida, he reportedly exclaimed, I'm still in hell, before going into a metabolic coma and dying again 3 days later.
Working with you is my hell.
That's pretty good.
It wasn't a joke.
Okay, welcome to our workplace comedy episode, everyone.
There's nothing
Yeah!
fun about this workplace but yours.
Workplace comedy episode, yeah!
Zach,
What?
you.
What?
This place is so unfunny when you're here.
Well, you're really just throwing out zingers today.
I mean, someone has to. Literally stop.
Uh-oh. I just sat on a banana again. Booyah.
Just take it off or I'll break it off.
Hi, I'm Franklin. I've been a soldier in the Trojan army for about 8 years now. If I had to say my favorite part about being in the army, I'd say it's all the friends I made along the way. Best mates. The people who I can count on. Right now they're hauling in that stupid statue those dumb skirt boys left. Probably forgot. I don't know how you forget a 50-foot horse. Wooden horse, that is. We're gonna have a big old party of that one tonight. Gonna be righteous it is.
So, how many have you killed while being a soldier?
Yog, Fernando, Blake, little Joe with the gimpy leg. Wait. Are you talking about Trojans? Oh, Greeks. Oh, my.
Oh, hi. I'm the commander of the Trojan army. I was made commander after the last one, well, took an arrow to the eye.
Yes, I definitely think the commander respects my talent. I think when he dies a horrible, bloody death, his noggin going a sailing, his guts are strewn across the sand, I shall take his place and become commander of the Trojan army.
Franklin? No, he should never have a sword in his hands, ever. Yeah, the only way Franklin's gonna live longer than me, if somehow this wooden horse we've brought in contains a bunch of Greeks that are gonna jump out and surprise us at once. But that's never gonna happen.
Hey, I'm Odysseus. I'm the one that came up with the idea to put an entire army of Greeks in that weird wooden horse they're bringing into the city for no reason so we can jump out and surprise them. Oh, Franklin? I've seen him on the battlefield before. Oh, wait, scratch that. I've seen him on the sidelines of the battlefield before. Actually, scratch that. I've seen him shaking in a tree watching the battle before.
There's nothing like the thrill of battle. The slicing, the dicing, the cutting, and the mashing. The battle, the fury, the death.
Oh yeah, he's never killed a single Greek. He has killed 12 Trojans, though. 13 Trojans.
I guess you could say I'm a prodigy at this soldier thing.
And why would you say that?
Come again. In a way, this wooden horse up here reminds me of the bookend of my life. I don't know what I'll do after this, but I'll tell you what. We have a beautiful night ahead of us. Party, wine, victory, food. We are Troy forever and ever. After this night, I don't know what I'll do, but it'll be gory. Maybe I'll become a butcher.
Yeah, if I had to guess, Franklin will be doing the same exact shit after this.
You know, this war's been rough and wrong, and I don't know what I'll do to myself afterwards. But for now, I will enjoy the party, the feast, the wine. I've heard it. Victory be mine. After this war, I'll settle down and have a nice, peaceful life as a carpenter. I am the mighty. We're. Oh, I didn't realize there was a horse. There's a dude in there. There's many dudes in there. Oh dear.
Hey Olivia, did you have a good break?
Yeah, it was nice. A little low-key, but I mean, I liked it.
That's awesome. Today we have on our show someone who laughs in the face of Gen Z anxiety and is able to do the impossible. Answer the phone when a stranger calls. Please welcome a 911 dispatcher.
Yeah. Alrighty. 4072 West Clifford Street, is that right? Okay, the ambulance will be there soon. Stay safe, all right? And what is your emergency, sir?
Isn't it a bit early to be asking that question? I mean, I don't have to call 911 this early in the week.
Oh, sorry. I've been working overtime lately these past few weeks. It's starting to create a blur between my work life and my, what's that word? Oh, yeah, life. Oh, sorry. One moment, please. 911, what's your emergency? That's unfortunate, sir, but we can't do anything to change the GameStop trade-in policy. My advice would be trying to sell your PS4 on eBay. That's a good site.
So what do you mean working overtime?
Well, Devin from the office, he's having a baby, you see, so he's got that, maternity leave. And so I've been taking over his work on my personal cell.
So you've been answering calls like during the holidays? That sounds kind of stressful.
Yeah, but inflation or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
911, what is it? Ma'am, there are plenty of videos online that'll teach you how to put a condom on. Even if this was the phone line to do that, I don't know how. Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
Do you get calls like that all the time?
Yeah, pretty much, but it's fine. I still really enjoy my job. It's great.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm #blessed.
Well, the theme for our episode today is workplace comedy. Do you have any workplace drama that you could share with us today?
Oh, this one time I saw my boss do a fart in a coffee.
Your boss did what?
In your coffee?
What?
911, what do you want? I like to throw in little movie references like that, Don't tell my boss.
I won't.
Mom, I told you not to call me. I'm on the clock. What? The kitchen's on fire. Just call Dad. What do you mean Dad's on fire? Just call the kitchen. All right, bye. Don't call me. Love you. Parents, am I right?
I don't have any.
I've got a question.
Then ask him. Don't look at me.
I was just wondering. So, they call it 911. So why isn't it like 722 or 345?
I got to stop you right there.
7
Just stop. I don't have that kind of clearance. I'm only a level 6 dispatcher.
I'll say, would you be willing to demonstrate a typical interaction between a 911 caller and a dispatcher?
Yeah, sure. I'll just put the next caller on speaker. We just got to wait for someone to call.
This banana's really good.
Not true.
Yeah, almost done.
"911, what's up?"
Oh my gosh, it's awful! The chinchillas, they can't stop peeing and humping each other. We don't know what to do.
This is the worst 16th birthday ever! We're all gonna die!
Why'd you hang up on them?
Olivia, what is saying?
Well, you see, we don't have to do chinchilla-related emergencies. Too many offenders. Fool me once, fool me twice.
I'll say. Okay. Last question. What's your favorite song?
"Kiss Me Through the Phone" by Soulja Boy.
Yes. I knew it. Pay up. Come on. Thanks to the 911 dispatcher with the dwindling mental health. Now let's do something else.
Wait.
This man's really good.
It's always intimidating when you meet your new boss for the first time. I don't know why Byron Dust decided to buy our show. It's not like he has any experience with comedy, besides being comedically incompetent. I shouldn't say that to him when he gets here.
I don't know that much about Byron Dusk. Well, except from what I've heard in the news, of course. I know he made his fortune from inventing Beslas, you know, those electric powered water bottles that drink water so you don't have to. But I don't know what he wants to do with our show. I mean, he paid $27 billion for it. So I guess that gives credibility to the fact that he's crazy. So maybe we'll have that in common.
I've never actually been to a meeting before, but the boss wanted to talk to me apparently. I don't know. Bit scary though. This Byron Dusk guy, he seems like the guy who has too much time and spends too much money. I mean, he literally just lost $32 billion after getting Grindr and then abandoning all shirtless bathroom mirror selfies. Bad business if you ask me. He can't be worse than Zach though. Oh my goodness. What if he made me host?
You're fired.
What?
Oh, thank God, finally. Byron, let me be the first to welcome you.
Why did I ban shirtless bathroom mirror selfie pics on Grindr? Well, they were making me feel something. Wait, why am I telling you this? I've been a fan of BSU tonight for a long time, and I've just been such a fan. They're just so funny and talented that I'm just really excited to work with them on my next master project. Except for Olivia. I think that this package is a really good opportunity for people to like me again. You know, just because I'm the world's richest man doesn't mean that I'm not funny and can be, LOL human. It is a huge passion of mine for you two to work with me on my Imagine BSU Tonight project.
What is it?
It came to me in a dream. And it just struck such a chord with me that I knew I had to make it because it's big, it's bold, and it's everything the world needs right now. I call it, What If Code Red Was Blue?
Is that it?
Well, personally, I think it's great.
Really?
Yeah. When do we start?
Right now! Say the line, actor one.
What if Code Red was
No! Do it again. No! Gosh, can you just...
Byron can be intense sometimes. I don't know if he's a genius or insane, but work is work, I guess. If there's one lesson I can take away from all this, it's never to trust anyone named Byron. Seriously, have you ever met a normal Byron?
Okay. I think that's a wrap, everybody. Let's go home. I present to you my opus.
What if Code Red was blue?
So, what do you guys think?
Yeah, interesting.
Really?
Yeah, I really liked it.
That's awesome, Zach, because I'm actually recalling the position of host.
What?
Yeah, I'm clearly the better fit for the job. Am I right? I mean,
But Byron, you can't recall me from the host. I'm not a Besla.
what?
Yeah, all the vessels got recalled because they exploded when you drank them.
Get out.
What?
Get out.
I think that Byron thinks that he's a genius. I think he thinks this is all for the betterment of everyone. Like, if he can convince himself that he's a genius, then he'll do anything to complete that vision. And if he doesn't, then it's a waste of the genius. And a waste for everyone. At least to him. I don't know, I'm tired of all this.
Welcome back to BSU Tonight, the only show that's a workplace comedy in the same way that Olive Garden is a restaurant.
Since the members of this club are well known for spending their evenings alone binging sitcoms, we figured we should help them use all that worthless knowledge for something. So it's time for
Mockumentary Jeopardy! Yeah!
Woo!
Our first contestant has been banned from 15 Hooters in the tri-state area. It's Cosmos.
Hi. Hi, everyone. It's true. Not proud of it, but hey.
Hey, you should be.
Thank you. I lied. I'm very proud of it, yeah.
That's good.
You don't want to know what I had to do to get banned from Hooters, man.
I've been trying for years. Our next guest puts on clown makeup in the bathroom with his roommate. It's Grant COVID.
That is true. We have been clowning around
This guy.
far too long, and I'm really happy to be here, Alex.
And our last contestant, please welcome Anthony the Tinder Swindler. Woo!
Yeah.
Yep.
It's true. I did steal my Tinder account.
And our categories are quotes,
Actors.
characters,
Location, location, location. These questions are all about where your favorite shows took place, so I hope you've been paying attention.
and finally, cold opens. Now let's get right into the game. Who wants to go first? Grant does.
man.
All right, Grant.
I'll take characters for 100, Alex.
Characters for 100. These two Park and Rec characters celebrated Treat Yourself Day, the best day of the year.
That would be Donna,
You must answer in the form of a question.
who is
What are you, a rookie?
Donna?
Come on.
and
You got this, bro.
What is the cat in the
Anthony.
hat?
Incorrect. Grant,
Donna and Tom.
let's find
Does he
out.
actually know this?
Who are Tom and Donna?
However, he didn't say it in the form of a question, so I buzz in.
Oh,
Who are
Yeah.
Tom and Donna?
I think that's a steal.
That's a steal.
Epic.
heck.
Yep. I steal from Hooters a lot, so
I steal from
I'm used to
Tinder.
doing that. Hey,
Anyway.
give me
All
some.
right. So it's Cosmos' turn.
All right, I'll do quotes for 200.
Quotes for 200. Let's go. Sweet baby Jesus and the grown one too has been quoted all over the world ever since this Abbott Elementary character said it.
Anthony.
Jesus of Nazareth.
I thought I was answering
I
that
don't
one.
know.
That's wow.
We just slapped his knee first.
That's I didn't know
It's
I had
true.
to.
You got to slap your knee.
That's the rules.
You got to slap your knee. Cosmos.
Who is Tyler James Williams' character? I don't know his name.
I don't know. Let's find out. Who is
Yeah, that's-
Barbara,
yep.
Mrs. Howard? Yeah.
Guy?
That should be no,
That's what I was thinking.
Sounds
No, no.
good.
That sounds right to me.
Sounds
Thank
like a person.
because it is, you know.
It's a person. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many was that for? 200. Which you're one.
Yeah.
You're at 300.
Oh.
Awesome.
Like the
Who?
sound of that.
Let's go.
Cosmos, you get to
do
pick
it
again.
awesome.
Jeez, pass it off to these guys. Am I right?
Well, you got it right, so you get to pick. That's how Jeopardy works.
Okay. Okay.
Learn the rules.
Right.
Don't
what
try
about-
to change the game, bro.
What about actors for 200?
This actress who played Anne in Parks and Rec and carried in The Office shares a birthday with your favorite head writer.
Ooh.
You got that.
Grant?
Who's Cassidy Etch?
I don't think that's right. Anthony?
Who is Barbara Streisand?
Yes.
Close enough.
Oh, that was very close.
That was very accurate.
That was accurate. All right.
Almost.
You get to pick.
Let's go with cold opens to 100.
Cold opens 100. In an episode of The Office, Kevin spills his famous recipe of this dish all over the floor. Oh,
I don't actually know.
I think I heard Grant first.
was it great?
What is chili?
Ooh.
Yeah.
It was chili.
Grant, you are finally on the board.
About
That was
time.
probably the saddest scene of that show.
I cry every
swear.
time. Obviously.
We're gonna.
I'm not trying to get
Well,
any
no
more
one's
points
done
this.
location yet, so we're gonna do location
think
for
you're really-
500.
Zach, you gotta say it right. Location, location.
Location for 500. Abbott Elementary takes place in the Northeast City, whose football team just made it to the Super Bowl. Grant.
Philadelphia. What is Philadelphia? Where is
Anthony.
Philadelphia?
Who are the Mets, baby?
Grant.
Where is Philadelphia?
What is
Wow.
Philadelphia,
You forgot the
Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania part.
Yeah.
Uh,
Disqualify the question, please.
Do we still give him points for that?
I just gave him points.
Shouldn't have
Thank
been
you.
half point.
There's no order here.
Is
don't know if
everyone
this can
playing
be-
against me or what?
I don't think everyone is.
certainly
Grant,
am.
pick. What? Pick
Let's do cold opens for 300.
300. I can't even count.
In a
that high.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine cold open, police lineup sings this Backstreet Boys song.
Anthony,
I want it that way. What is I want it that way?
Cosmos.
What is I want it that way is what I was gonna say.
Okay.
That rhymed, huh?
What is I Want It That Way?
Oh. Yeah,
Anthony,
I like the Backstreet
you
Boys.
really messed that one up for you.
Yeah, I did. Thanks for pointing it out, Olivia.
You're welcome.
You
Would you rather have it a different way?
I want it
That,
that way.
I want this game to continue. So,
Oh.
Cosmos, pick your thing. Question.
Let's do location again for 400 since no one's touching that category.
Cosmos. Say it again.
What?
Say location. How you're
Location,
supposed to say
location, location.
There are three.
Superstore takes place in this U.S. city, which is also known as the Gateway to the West.
Canada. What is Canada?
Gateway to the West.
Is it
That's-
Canada's not a city, I don't think.
It's a, oh, it's a state. I'm
it's
sorry.
So,
What is Canada? Cosmos.
Boulder, Colorado.
say Boulder.
That's-
St. Louis.
Well,
No.
there you go.
You're close. You were close.
Yeah,
You were
You certainly
Yeah.
answered.
I was just off by a few
Alright.
states.
It was West.
This is our
It
mock
was West
Jeopardy,
up
right?
here.
All right, Grant, pick.
Let's do actors for 400.
Actors 400.
400.
Can we just get the question up, please?
Drew Jackson, VP, Nickelodeon's first and so far only workplace television show, stars this actress who recently announced her pregnancy on SNL.
Cosmos buzzed in too early.
I buzzed in right on time, actually.
Grant.
Who is Kiki Palmer?
This might have been the one question I actually knew.
That sounds right.
Oh yeah, wait! I
Question.
think I saw the
You
news for
just
that.
take it from
I
me,
have
just
I've known
Yeah.
none of these,
Yeah.
so it's.
This is the first one
That's
I.
what you get when you cheat.
I'm disgusted.
Who is Kiki Palmer?
Yeah.
The worst part is I didn't even know that until I reached the end of the sentence.
Let's do quotes 100.
Quotes 100.
Woo.
Millions of families suffer from this every year. Anthony.
What is identity theft?
Oh.
That sounds
Wait,
pretty-
What is
Oh my
identity?
gosh.
Oh man.
That is
Grant
from the
still
office.
Do they teach that in classes?
Yeah, I learned it in my poetry class.
That's beautiful.
That
Wow.
is some poetry.
Let's go ahead and finish up the actors category.
Actors.
These two actresses and longtime friends from Parks and Rec and 30 Rock star in this critically acclaimed movie Baby Mama together. Anthony.
Who is Jessica Baby and Shirley Mama?
That sounds right, right?
I mean, Mama.
Is anyone going to challenge it?
Connected.
I don't think anyone can
guess
challenge
who
him.
believes that.
I'm not seeing any.
I'm not.
saying
Grant.
anything,
He said it
so-
with such confidence. How could you possibly just buzz in?
I mean, those
Tina
sound like
Fey.
real people.
And no, who is Tina Fey and Amy Poehler?
That sounds right too.
Is it? Oh, Tina. Oh, she was.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh
said.
my gosh!
That's what I said.
A crazed
sounds
woman has
right.
run up from the crowd.
I don't know. Okay.
I kind of like the
Who are Tina? Yeah, Grant, you
Wow.
did have it
No.
He
right.
actually had it right.
dude's getting
Well,
all.
I guess
Did he
we should
cheat?
give him the points.
It was Beth. Beth gave it
Yeah,
to me.
Beth gave him the answer.
No, I.
Choose a question, please.
Location for 200.
Whoa,
I don't see a
Whoa,
location
whoa, whoa.
category.
Excuse you.
I don't see a location
There
category.
was no
Location.
There
Location.
we
For
go.
how much?
200.
Okay, thank you. Was
Took
that
you
so
long
difficult? The office takes place in this city, which is also hometown of the current U.S. president.
Who was it?
Grant.
Where is Scranton, Ohio?
Anthony.
Where is Scranton, Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
I did.
Did you really say?
Wow.
You watched The Office?
I said Scranton. I just.
You should have
It's the most Pennsylvania-centric show I've ever seen, Grant.
Where are you from, Grant? Ohio? Gross.
You just outed him. That's gross. Disgusting.
Let's do cold opens 400.
During the pilot cold open of Abbott Elementary, Janine explains that rugs are blank for kids.
What is dangerous?
What is
Cosmos.
blankets.
That sounds right. I think that's right.
Yeah.
Grant,
has
are
to
you
be.
That would
challenging?
make
What is toilet paper?
Toilet paper.
But that would be dogs, because you know they rub their butts on carpets.
I don't know.
yeah. I would
We'll
say
just
that'd be more
maybe one of
dogs.
you's right. What is Xanax?
We were close.
Duh.
That was pretty close.
Yeah, I could have figured that out.
Yeah,
What's wrong with you?
obviously.
I don't know. Cosmos, pick one.
Sure, I'll do quotes for 500.
Quotes for 500. Someone from this show gave the inspiring life advice: live every week like it's Shark Week.
Anthony.
That was kind of a
Who is
tie.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
Cosmos.
Who is Dwight Schrute?
Oh wait,
I'm pretty sure that's not Dwight
that
Schrute.
actually would make sense because he literally, I think he talked about like Shark's Week. He
The
would
Rock
talk
did?
about
He would
a
talk
He
about
woman's.
would, but I
Yeah.
don't recall
menstrual
him
cycle.
saying that.
What is 30 Rock?
Oh, it's
I
the
was
show,
wrong.
Oh,
not
it's the show,
person.
but it also wasn't The Office.
Yeah, neither of us had it.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's-
fist bump for that, right?
There you go.
Both wrong. Let's get it.
Yeah.
That's
Grant said
awesome.
nothing.
I
Can I get
love
the
this
points then?
camaraderie
Yeah.
against Grant.
You don't lose points. You just don't get any.
Wait, is that true?
We got a rookie playing.
Well, if you get it wrong,
today.
nothing happens.
That's so cool.
Is it? I haven't seen this show in years.
I don't know anything about Jeopardy.
Grant, pick a
Anyways.
question.
Let's do cold opens for 500, please.
That's epic. In an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Jake Peralta sock slides across the precinct, completing the full blank. Grant?
What is the full bullpen?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Seen
was
Brooklyn
good.
Nine-Nine
Seems like this
at least 7 times.
Grant is
I love that
absolutely
show.
dominating.
For real.
He might
This
be the
is
only one here that's actually watched all the
insane.
shows.
Bro,
That's
Whoa.
on fire.
it's mind blowing.
I'm getting a very
Okay.
approving look from Cassidy.
All right, Anthony, it's your turn to pick a question.
Okay, let's do characters for 300.
This character, the principal of Abbott Elementary, has a unique take on her job. What's unique
Oh, wait.
is that she's bad at her job.
Who is Barbara?
Is that a character from Abbott Elementary?
I
have no
think
clue,
so.
never seen it.
I would just
Anthony?
like to ask, has anyone here actually watched Abbott Elementary?
I've never
No.
seen it.
Nobody?
No.
I have no idea
Okay,
what
I was
this
just
is.
curious. All right.
Let's do location for 100.
Woo!
Woo.
30 Rock is named after and takes place in this NYC building.
Oh,
Ooh, I think they need to rock, paper, scissors. Best 2 out of 3 for
Dirty
this
rock,
one.
paper, scissors.
Best out of 30 rock.
Oh,
What is the Rockefeller building?
That sounds.
I don't think
I don't think that's right.
I think our judges are saying that's
Yeah. I
have a gut
incorrect.
feeling
I'm
that might
hearing.
not
Grant?
Okay.
What is the Rockefeller Center building? Rockefeller.
that
That's
was
what I said.
Rockefeller Center.
that sounds really similar to what
Yeah.
Anthony just said.
How are you? Okay, spell it. How you guys are saying.
Yeah.
Anthony, go first.
Oh, R O C K E F E L L E R space B U I L D I N G.
And Grant?
Did you?
So is the difference between building and center?
Yes. Are you going
It's
with
Rockefeller Center.
My goodness.
Got him.
Anthony, I also think you missed the I in building.
No, I said it.
Yeah.
B U I.
Grant gets to pick the question now.
Let's do location for 300.
Parks and Recreation takes place in this fictional Indiana city, which some claim is inspired by Muncie. You can't buzz in early. Stop it. Now you can buzz. Grant.
Oh.
Where is Pawnee? What is Pawnee?
Thank you.
I didn't even know it took place in Indiana. That's
Is that
true.
north or south?
amazing.
Well, it's
It's
fiction.
kind of in this there.
Oh wait.
Grant, you get to pick now.
Let's do quotes for 400, please.
Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine sent Captain Holt into a rage when she said he and his husband needed to do this instead of arguing. Anthony.
What is boning?
Is that correct?
That sounds.
is.
That sounds like it'd be
It's like a
right. That's a
meme.
good way.
Yeah, that sounds right.
to-
What is
Yeah.
bone?
Yeah.
That's close enough.
Anthony getting points on the board.
How dare you, Detective Diaz?
Oh,
I
no.
am
We
your
have one left.
superior officer. Bone!
That's what he says.
This is awesome.
Wow.
I wish
Yeah.
I understood what this was from.
Yeah.
It's a really good show.
We
should
You and me
definitely
both, huh?
don't need more women on the show.
I'd love
What?
to.
Okay.
There's one more. Anthony, you get to pick the last question.
All right. Let me see here. I'm gonna go with characters for 500.
It's a great pick.
This character from Veep has often been
Okay,
compared
what?
to our current real-life vice president.
Anthony.
What is Veep? Nobody knows.
Exactly. What is this? Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. Is anyone going to challenge that?
I don't think we
nothing to
need to
say.
hear anybody's answer. I
yeah,
like that answer.
I agree.
Better than it.
All right.
I will be saving that.
Oh,
bit
who
for
is
the real
Selena
show.
Meyer? Okay.
Yeah. Awesome.
It looks like that means Grant has won Mockumentary Jeopardy.
Woo!
Yeah, everyone clap for Grant.
Who's the real clown now? I guess it's us.
Loser who spends my free time watching this.
Yeah.
Okay, I can take
You're
solace
the
in that.
saddest loser of them all.
Yeah, I am.
So that means we're winners. Fist bump.
Epic.
Yep.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
This
Segue.
concludes Mockumentary Jeopardy.
Mamma mia.
Here I go again. My, how could I forgive you? Are you sure this will make me beautiful?
Yeah, definitely. No. Can you hold still
I'm
for a
trying.
second?
This is very different.
Yeah. Okay. Almost there. Gorgeous. Cute. And done.
Done?
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
Let me look at myself. I look terrible!
Yup. But you don't look as bad as you did before. You still are getting ladies though.
Oh no. How could you do this? What did I ever do to you?
Be a bad host. I think I left a banana on that chair.
Oh no. Booyah. Let me look at the mirror again.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Mom?
Hello?
Mom?
Hello?
Mom?
No.
Where's Blaine coming from?
Can you bring my medicine to school?
Sure.
I forgot to
What
take it this
school did
morning.
you go to? What school is that?
The ball school.
Sure, I'll bring your medicine to ball school.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
What medicine is that?
Building a 3-story wooden
The laxatives.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you eat too many bananas again?
What?
Do you eat too many bananas again?
I might have. I was trying to be good this week.
We talked about
I
this.
was really trying to be good this
No
week.
more than 3.
I'm sorry.
You know
I'm
what
sorry, Mom.
happens.
I won't.
Okay, I'm on.
I took the
I'm
mirror
already
lax.
on thin ice here at work. Okay.
I took
now
some-
I have to leave. I'm gonna.
I didn't
My
know.
boss is not
I
gonna
really.
like
I was.
this.
I was just.
Stop talking on the phone. We're gonna do the show now.